Hey, besties. Okay, so you may be familiar with The Sim. I made her before the details of the pack were sort of dropped, and we had the Reaper's Reward gameplay event battle pass type thing. And I said that if the pack was what I thought it was gonna be, then I would use her for a let's play. So I went into a mini, just a little life and death LP, just play around with some bits of the pack for funsies. And of course I have to bring her along. That was literally her whole reason for existing. So I wanted to try out some of the new pack stuff on her specifically. And I also made her a ghost friend because I want to try out the ghost gameplay, because I love occults. You know I love occults. We go together really bad. But I don't really know if I care about ghosts. I'm sorry. It may be a little controversial, but I don't think I really care about ghost gameplay that much, because I literally never played with ghosts before. So it's I don't know how much this is gonna change my opinion on ghosts. So I really want to give them a fair shot. And so I needed to make a ghost to play with during this time, because normally I make a little fake cemetery, but we can make real ones now, and I actually have. But I know y'all don't really care about build videos, because I don't really care about build videos like that, unless it's from very specific creators. But I can insert some screenshots here. I did build a cemetery. I used Little Simsy's old legacy graveyard as a base, and then I made one. It's actually for my legacy save, my personal legacy save, but I thought it was really cute, and I think it has really nice vibes. Yeah, that's where all of my dead Sims are going to be. I don't really know if I'm going to play with ghosts, so I'm giving them a fairer shot in this little LP. They have to wow me. I need to be wowed, or else I don't think it's really gonna change much for me. But I really do enjoy the will and the soul's journey thing. I think that's really cool. It adds so much to the ending of a Sim's life that I feel complete. When my legacy Sims die now, and they get their own funeral and their own graves and stuff, it's so nice. It's so funny that we are excited about getting cemeteries and dead Sim stuff. I feel no other game would care, but we care, you know? And I think that's the funniest part. But yeah, I was attempting to use a lot of the pack stuff, but also, I preferred the CC stuff that I had on to some of the stuff that came with the pack. Not that I hate it, because I do enjoy it, but sometimes it fit the vibes and sometimes it didn't. And for her portion, I was just checking in, seeing what I wanted to change now, and changing that. And it didn't necessarily have to be from the pack. It also could be from CC stuff that I downloaded, I wasn't really being too strict with it. But again, there's some good stuff. There's genuinely some really good stuff. So no shade to the pack, because sometimes I did change it from CC to stuff that came with it. And I mean, since I'm yapping, I might as well yap about what happened last week. So essentially, this was all supposed to happen last week, but being a college student in November is a special kind of pain. because there's like 17 deadlines like every single week, and you just have to sort of deal with that. You have like assignments and presentations, and like it's a lot. And that coupled with the election was just like too much for me. Like I was supposed to start posting on the Friday, and then this would have been up on like Monday, but that was like impossible for me mentally. So I was like, you know what, like we'll try it again next week and it'll be fine. But like I literally could not do it. Like I literally could not do it. It took me like days before I was able to like actually play The Sims. Like it was just so much all at once. And so I'm feeling much better. Trying to make this week like a much better week. And yeah, so I felt like actually like sitting down and like doing voiceovers and like playing the game. And I haven't yet played with Ghosts so far, but I have dabbled in a couple of the other bits of like gameplay for the pack and like my legacy save. And that's all because no one has died yet. Like I was sort of stalling even for like the LPs that I have on like the channel. Like I was stalling because a lot of the Sims that I was playing with are like really close to death, and I was like, I will never forgive myself if I can't give them like a proper funeral. Like for instance, for the Cult Legacy Challenge, right? I did a little like background play because she was like a teen, but there's like only so much you can do with a teen, you know what I mean? Like I feel like certain life stages, like you can do like a little bit for like an LP, but like there's only so much that like it starts to become a little bit repetitive. So I finished out like her teen years, and so I moved her into like a college house basically, and like she aged up, she was a young adult now, her siblings are teens, Alani's an elder, like so much has happened. And so I was gonna start there, but then I checked with MC Command Center to see like how long Alani had left to live, because I was gonna like keep playing and then we would like jump into like the middle of it, but like I quite literally couldn't do that because he does not have a lot of time left. And so I was like, let me not play with them until the pack comes out, because like I'm literally so attached to Alani. Like I need her to have like an actual funeral. Like I literally will not be sane if she didn't get that opportunity. And so because I moved Onyx out into like a college dorm house thing, I moved one of the other alien siblings, like the one who had like the closest relationship to Alani, in to live with her, because like it's just her and the dog, and like she's an elder and I don't want her to like die and then somebody like move into the house or something. Like I'm very particular when it comes to like previous houses I've lived in and legacy saves. Like I like them to stay the same. So I moved in one of the like alien triplets to live with her. I think I actually moved in two, like the two girls live together. I'm unsure, but basically they like stay there and like watch over the stuff that like I couldn't move out with Onyx, and also like be there for Alani, because if she dies and like she doesn't die like in front of me, I need to get like the grave, like the urn, so I need someone to be in the house. But I've been yapping. I really have. This is the ghost. I've been making her in like the human form, but it kind of doesn't matter because you can't really see any of the details that I'm putting in when she's a ghost. Like it's actually a little bit silly, but I liked her vibes. Thought it was fun, and literally none of it mattered. Like because the ghost is literally like transparent. Like none of this matters. I took like a little bit too long in terms of like actually designing her, because like ultimately it doesn't matter. But I know that they have like a skill tree, and I think like these cast items for ghosts are so cool. Like I think that's so dope. Like you can see like the bony hands and like her rib cage and stuff. Like that's really cool. And truly I really do kind of like side-eye ghosts, because how did they get a skill tree before mermaids or aliens? Like, what's that about? what's that about? Why did like proper occults, no shade, actually all shade to ghosts, why did the proper occults not get a skill tree and then ghosts get a skill tree? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, plant sims aren't even an occult state. Like, I feel like there are other more important occults that could have used a bit more work before ghosts. But I'm glad that like this was a thing. Like, they went back and like added that to a previously existing occult, because that means they can do it with other ones. And if they can do it with other ones, that means it better be mermaids, aliens, and plant sims next, because they deserve justice. Like, it's so depressing playing any of those occults because they're so fun, so pretty to look at. And by fun, I mean pretty to look at. But like, the gameplay is just not there. Like, the skill tree, I think, really makes Sims 4 occult shine. Like, it really adds a whole lot, especially for like replayability. It adds so much. It's why, like, I think the Sims 4 occults are the best of like all the franchises, because they actually like put work into them, which is why mermaids, plant sims, and aliens need that. Like, they need it because there's barely anything to do with an alien. Barely. Mermaids have like the slightest bit more gameplay, but like barely. And plant sims aren't even officially recognized. Like, you can't even choose them in cast. Like, it's bad. They're considered a disease. Like, it's so bad. Why did they do them like that? Like, I don't know. And also, why wasn't like the big base game update or like update not skill trees for them too, or like at least one at a time, like one per update or something? Like, it's bad. It's so bad. And I just want them to be better, because they should be better. And I feel like they've been left out. And I would rather have them have skill trees than ghosts have skill trees. And that's why these ghosts need to wow me. Like, they need to wow me. I'm already biased. Like, they need to be so spectacular that I'm like, you know what? They did deserve that skill tree before the others. I gave Lilith the macabre trait because I wanted to. And I didn't take that many pics. I really didn't. Just because like I want you guys to like see like the house and everything, like when I started the LP. But I just wanted to show you guys like the outside. It was a shell and I like decorated it and everything. And I really like took a little too long decorating it. But like, let me know what you guys think.